It's like I need the little, of when opera singers or whatever. Somebody couldn't hear me the other day, and I apologize. My voice is a little compromised, so I'll try to speak up. Two quotes today. First by Carl Jung. One of my faves, the difference between a good life and a bad life is how well you walk through the fire. And then Leonard Cohen said, poetry is just the evidence of life. If your life is burning well, poetry is just the ash. I like both of those. And I like the fire imagery in both of those, and the sort of phoenix feel to it. The idea that in the burning is a purification or something like that. And I'm going to start off with the mini brighter white, and probably will clarify with that the wild unknown little guy. And I'm wearing. I went outside this morning pretty early and sort of got a chill, so I'm wearing my puffy coat, which I may take off halfway through the reading. Okay. Walking through the fire. Poetry is the ash. Spirit. We invite you in, and welcome into everybody who's watching today. These readings are, kind of timeless, so whenever you come across it, if you're drawn to the title or whatever, it's your reading. Time is always fluid. So when we say this is fast, that fast energy, that might be moderated by other cards that say there's a big pause. So the when is pretty fluid, and everything else too. Gender, whether it's your role or the other guy's role, if you're cross-watching. For somebody, you're looking into somebody else's life, trying to figure out when you're not in communication, especially what the other person's doing, and if you're kind of an empath or telepathically inclined, you can be getting those intuitive hits, but at least for me, I don't often know if they're Somebody in a comment once mentioned, is it intuition or is it preconceived ideas? And I puzzled over that. I wasn't even sure of the difference, because preconceived is, you're thinking something before you see evidence of it, and isn't intuition sort of that? So use your intuition. Feeds into this, in indicating to you whether or not this reading is for you, but also I'm tapping in to you, you're tapping into me. This is we're connected. So what have we got today in terms of the Phoenix energy, please, Spirit? Okay. Wow. Wowville. The first three out. Oh, I really like this. The first three out were 8 of Cups on that path called by love to move forward. Enough said. Eight of Cups, spiritual path, the path of love. Love is impelling you. Love is pulling you. It's water energy, right? It's your feelings, your cups, your connective, what you're connected to now is pulling you forward. And again, now. But here we go, Fool. You're embarking on a journey. And it's an Aries, card of Aries, which we have echoed here in one of these. So this is like the beginning of the journey. This is the journey. And there's an element of faith in this leap forward, in pursuing this path. Belief in the pull of this thing. Nine of Cups. And again, on the right track, 8, 9. And this is sort of the track. And this is it's right for you. It's your wish fulfillment awaits, and you're moving toward it. You're moving toward it. A leap of faith. And this implies like a wish granted. Your wish. Like Nine of Pentacles is the individual. This is also the individual happiness and fulfillment. What you're wishing for. And it's like you're pulled toward that thing. Toward that love. And the journey has begun. It is Aries season. I think is winding up now. But here we have the other big Aries card, Emperor. So it's a purposeful, action taking in the sense of taking control, driving the bus, leading the way. So it's stepping into your personal power by walking this path. Away from something you've loved, toward the higher love. Bring me the higher love. Great Steve Winwood song. An Emperor, makes things happen. Would make this leap of faith, and in fact, appears to be making this leap of faith. Can be the person identifying as the divine masculine, not necessarily a man, but somebody who's taking control, walking the path, taking the leap toward their wish fulfillment. And on the bottom of the deck, 3 of Wands. Waiting for something. Having manifest something and with expectation that it's coming, and pretty fast. This wish fulfillment. This love path. And somebody else may be waiting for, somebody's on the move, and perhaps somebody else is waiting for them, is expecting them to come in. Okay? Somebody's expecting them to come in. Following a major transformation. Something may have ended, but somebody's expecting this journey to kind of pick up speed as well, because it's transformed. Scorpio energy here. Aries twice over. Wands energy. And this person is in the Wands energy. So maybe this isn't the other guy waiting for, maybe this is the Aries person, the Fool person, having taken a leap, is waiting to see what comes toward them. And it looks like its major transformation is coming toward them. And they know it. They're expecting it. Wow. The card of the meeting place. I'm sorry, the meeting place. The bower. What looks like home. What feels like home. And your Three of Wands, expecting this place of reunion, this opportunity to build something with somebody. It's like going home. And the next card, kind of the opposite of Four of Wands. This is being out in the cold. And maybe the transformation is, I'm going home. I'm going to the meeting place. I'm expecting the transformation of this being shut out of something. Oops. To being gaining admission. Taking the leap of faith. Walking the path that's your wish fulfillment. This Emperor's wish fulfillment. That might well be you. And it may be like the Emperor's been waiting for something to come to him. But now that's transformed. And now he's sort of impelled by this Five of Pentacles. I'm outside and I want in. You want into this. He wants into this. Emperor wants into this, whoever that is. Because they've transformed. And it may be like no longer waiting to transform it and move into this energy of Four of Wands out of Five of Pentacles. That would be the wish fulfillment. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, Queen of Pentacles. This to me is the home. The Emperor perceives somebody as a caring person, a person of value, person who values themselves. But it's a stable energy, and it's kind of almost a home body energy. So if Emperor was waiting for the other person to take action, this person is pretty grounded. And I get the sense of they're already home. They're home. They don't need to go looking for it. They're established, invested, stable, caring, individual, grounded, Earth energy, Virgo energy. And that might have been the one left out in the cold, but they're fine. They're abundant. And I think it's the Emperor who's feeling abandoned, or that they've abandoned somebody. who they were waiting for this other person to take action. Okay. Give me one on the Five of Pentacles, please. This out in the cold energy. For 5 years, maybe it's a long time has passed. Judgment. I think it's time to come in from the cold. Spirit is saying, there's an opportunity for new life. You've been judged ready for this rebirth. I'm really trying to speak up a little bit. Maybe somebody's having a hard time. I'm sorry, speaking up. But this is like a wake-up call, too. It's Archangel Mike, I think. Maybe Raphael. One of those guys is trying to wake us up. It's time to come in from the cold. 5 years out in the cold. Well, it's also given this person time to create their own abundance. Pentacles are creative energy over time. What you invest in, what you value. Bringing it into the 3D. So maybe while Emperor was waiting, the Queen of Pentacles was investing in herself, in her surroundings, in what's real to her and valuable to her. And somebody's sort of getting a second chance, a wake-up call. Bottom of the deck, 7 of Cups. A lot of options, fair degree of confusion. And I think it's on the part of the Queen. Who may have been waiting for a long time for something to come in that she thought she'd manifested. And maybe that's what's over. Because she was waiting for this. And what she apparently got for a long time was this. Being excluded. You know, outside. Maybe both people unable to enter this place of the meeting place. They're held up by something. But it's sort of like hearing the call. Now is the time for the rebirth. And I don't know if this is a call you can ignore, if anybody can ignore the vibrational loudness of this. You know, an opportunity for rebirth and a second chance. I mean, because we have a card of death and ending. Scorpio energy, followed by this card of rebirth. After being out in the cold for some time. Anything else from this deck, please, Spirit? Well, that's really strange because I don't know what happened. Whoa. Okay, stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. This was a card I put, it popped out, right? It was on the bottom of the deck. I didn't pull it out. I should have. but I didn't. Somehow, somebody got distracted by all the options. But there's this new opportunity. You know, somebody is feeling the love. 7 of Cups plus a cup is 8 of Cups, that following the path. Being pulled by love out of your confusion. There's an opportunity for love. And I think it's being, I think you're both taking up this chance for rebirth, for bringing something back to life. Because I think the Emperor is going to take action. A courageous leap forward to kind of come toward Queen of Pentacles. There's been a major transformation. Something ended, something's being revived. Kind of at long last, in from the cold. In from the cold. They're saying stick with this deck. I really thought I'd be using the other deck, but okay, let's clarify what's been the confusion. Wow, that popped fast. Knight of Pentacles, why so slow? Why so slow? I mean, it was a long time, perhaps 5 years. I really keep getting that, because pentacles refer to time, and sometimes a single pentacle is a year. Not necessarily, could be 5 months, could just be a good length of time out in the cold. And it was slow going. Because of confusion. You know, which way do I go? Which opportunity? What's the path? How do I get to how do I pick which love? And the one you're drawn to. You're on the path. Oh, another 7. Yeah, it's taken a long time. A lot of investment to grow this thing. But it's kind of harvest time. Somebody's considering, is it ripe yet? Is it ripe yet? And there's something about like the evidence of life. That's also 7 of Pentacles is like an assessment. Has this grown? Is it harvest time? The assessment. Another card of 7. Like, is the confusion over? So where's the confusion card? Well, no, it's down here. I think this is kind of crowning the reading. That's what I'm getting. You know, and it's between Fool and 9 of Cups, this wish fulfillment. And this might even be considering how long it's taken. Is it my wish fulfillment? Is it my wish fulfillment? One between the Death card and 4 of Wands. Some transformation I think that enables this thing to come into being, even though it's taken just a hell of a long time. Okay. Maybe lifetimes. 6 of Cups. So we have the 6, 7, 8, 9 of Cups. It's been a path, but on the right track. This transformation had to happen. There had to be an ending and a new beginning, an actual rebirth to get to this 4 of Wands place, to get to the meeting place. Maybe lifetimes. This is a soulmate energy, though, and the draw of that is not easy to ignore or shake. And somebody's taking a leap of faith. Okay. And the cards in between the transformation and the meeting place, Libra energy. The weighing up, the decision, again, it's echoing this because judgment it's a judgment call. Both in the sense of a call, the trumpet, the wake-up call, but also in the sense of a decision that enables the forward movement, the rebirth. And there's something coming into balance, because something was out of balance. Somebody was left out in the cold. Six, 7, 8, 9. Wow. So there's been a transformation that like recalibrates this so that it's even and clear. Libra energy, and it's to do with relationships. Gaining clarity on a relationship and balance in a kind of clear Libra way, a clear thinking, the ability to, recognize when something is in accord. Something being rectified. So now we have the Knight of Cups. And it goes this way. On Ace of Cups, we have Knight of Pentacles. This slow but steady movement toward the opportunity to love. And here's the Cup Knight, the messenger of feelings. It's taken a while to bring it into 3D for sure, but is the love there? Yes. If there was confusion before, Seven of Cups, it's now on the path, 8 of Cups, toward wish fulfillment. And it's sort of like in the realm of feelings, forward movement in feelings energy. An offer coming in, a love offer. It may have been slow to come actually, to your door, to the meeting place. We kept saying coming home out of the cold. Coming into 3D, this opportunity for love. Well, there's an offer coming in. And these two are both facing the same direction. the slow forward movement of this love offer. No more confusion. And the two are kind of linking up, the feelings and the slow ability to grow this thing and bring it into 3D. And what's the thing? Many lifetimes. And this isn't a bond that really can be broken, even when a lot of time has passed and you sort of want to be, somebody sort of thought this was over and I'm done. It's too hard. I've waited too long. No, this is the lifetime. That's how I'd read it. This is the lifetime. There's a card of decision. You know, having been at a crossroads, there's a decision made to invest and work cooperatively with somebody. And I think in this case, both parties are like building up the courage to push through the crossroads, the indecision, and are deciding to invest and build. And that'll take time too. But here's again the love offer. There's going to be a tangible it may involve an apology for having been stuck at the crossroads. But here I am showing up, ready to cooperate. And that could be on Queen of Pentacles' side, because she's already got the Three of Wands. I've been waiting, you know, and in my bountiful place. And yes, I'm ready to share, to cooperate in this endeavor. And maybe accept the apology. Three of Wands. I've been waiting a long time to be brought in from out of the cold by somebody who wants to work with me. And is finally indicating by this little gesture, I'm ready to do this. And I don't usually read for reversals, but this is another 3 cards, so I'm going to take it. It might mean this is an apology for the heartache, for the break, for the wound, for causing you pain. And this is an attempt to undo it. You know, to say I'm sorry for causing you the pain, and you know, and I think the apology does this. It begins the mending, because there was pain involved. Being out in the cold for a really long time, when you're Queen of Pentacles, there's a potential for great happiness here. in this second chance with this soulmate. Potential for great for both of you. On the basis of some kind of revelation. Will allow for this new beginning. This passionate new beginning. This growth. The creative new thing. In this energy. In this energy. Which is also the energy of the Emperor and the Fool. And of the person who's been waiting with expectations. Something's being set right by this transformative energy. I mean, I love this is like full of fire. The opportunity to ignite this passionate thing. And remember that the beginning of the difference between a good life and a bad life is how well you walk through the fire. This is the promise, the opportunity for the good life. And there's been a purification, a walking through the fire. And I'm looking back at this. The path that pulled perhaps divine masculine forward. You know, in this courageous emperor way to take control and accept that they're being drawn to something, to take this new beginning. In that same new beginning energy of Fool. I mean, it's looking good, guys. It may be something that starts now and like comes to full revelation, you know, full warmth, full happiness in the fullness of time, perhaps this summer. Perhaps this summer. Three months, maybe? But it's, you know, if you've been waiting, Queen of Pentacles, there's a second chance. Something's going to come back to life. And that's another meaning of Ace of Wands. Back to life in a big way. This isn't just a sprout. This is a Ace of Wands. Highly passionate. Very happy. Fiery. The other thing I almost picked was something about relationships are the best crucible for growth. And the crucible is, I think, where you implies the sort of cooking place for growth. How well you come through the fire. Anyway, not time to get self-conscious. Thank you guys for joining in. Getting really good energy off you folks. And I tell you, you give me the inspiration to move forward. You give me the inspiration to move forward. And you're helping me walk through the fire. We're helping each other walk through the fire. Toward the good life. Yeah. Okay, guys. I'm starting to warm up now. Indeed, warm up. Warm up. Yeah, we're starting to warm up. And I'll be able to take off my coat soon because I'm warming up. We're warming up. I think this was a great reading. I feel inspired by it. Ace of Wands, the new beginning. All love to you guys. Till next time.